So a lot of people are calling Apple's new Smart Invert Colors feature on the iOS 11 Beta 1 a night mode. I'm going to show you why that's simply not true, and it cannot replace a dedicated night mode. Of course, this is Beta 1, so keep in mind that things are subject to change, and perhaps it will be the future night mode. Maybe they'll make it work much better. So in Beta 1, of course, it's not going to be perfect, but let me show you, as of now, why it simply cannot replace dedicated night mode. Settings, it looks beautiful. All the icons still look great, and the background is just dark. So yeah, settings is definitely one of the best demonstrations of how well it works. But that's not what the video is about. The video is about where the shortcomings are. The home page certainly doesn't look bad because it keeps your background, but I don't like this blue bar. Because in normal mode, it's a pretty dark color anyways. It does put a slight tint on all of your icons, but that's not necessarily a negative. Safari looks absolutely awful. Keyboard isn't too bad, but everything else is inverted, so Apple has not fixed that. I don't really feel like showing you off my photos, but I can confirm the photos look just like they should. YouTube, probably the worst part out of all of this. Everything is inverted, including not only the photos, but let's click on a random one.
Hey Siri.
The video itself is also inverted, which is very unfortunate. On the home screen, the music widget and the numbers are inverted, even if your background is still already dark, meaning it makes the numbers extremely hard, if not impossible, to read. Now the passcode screen actually looks quite cool. It has a weird gradient effect on the numbers, which looks quite awesome. Emergency call is inverted, but that's not too bad. At this point, probably the biggest problem is all third-party apps are completely inverted. Now, I wish Apple would do something to change this, and they probably will, but part of me makes me wonder, what if it's because the apps themselves need to change? Like, they need to implement something that would prevent this, instead of Apple changing, because of course, this is the beta version, so the apps themselves have not been updated to accommodate this. So I'm not sure if I can blame Apple on this one, but it certainly is one of the biggest cons. This is Instagram. As you can see, all the photos look awful. The control center doesn't look awful, but it certainly is much worse than it normally is. Especially considering it's actually darker when it is turned off. The weather looks fairly atrocious, and the App Store looks just plain awful. So don't get me wrong, this is not meant to be hating on Apple or the new dark mode. Alright, this is definitely a big step up from normal inverting colors, but it certainly needs a lot of work. But it does do quite a few things well, especially like you saw in settings. It does that very well. Let me just show you again. Settings looks beautiful. But that doesn't change the fact that this is not a true dark mode. At least, not yet. Perhaps in the future, they will update it, or in future betas, they will make it good enough so that when the actual public release comes out, it will be usable as a dark mode. Who knows? But as of now, especially because of the third-party app lacking support, it certainly can't replace the true dark mode. Thanks for watching.